Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me here in Timberborn for our continuing playthrough of the Birchbark Falls colony. We're starting cycle 13. Happy to have you along. Overlooking the fields of wheat, or some of you may like to say the fields of gold, with some carrot boxes and just kind of getting a beaver's eye view of the colony as it stands right now. Looking kind of across here into the birch and potato fields, or the birch trees, the oak trees back there. Dawn is breaking on cycle 13 as we stand right here. We're going to go ahead and kick it off. And the drought has ended. So I'm going to bring this up to 2.5. Once water starts flowing, we will open this up. And we will need to start prioritizing or unpausing a whole bunch of these workshops. So I'm going to do that now. We need planks, very, very, very strongly. We need gears. All of the things that these buildings produce, we need. It's on play. Water is flowing once again. On the bad tide side. I think everything's unpaused now. We can go back out here, and we're going to pause one of these guys. Just don't need it right now. We're ready for another explosion, so let's do that. But let's make sure that we've got everything unpaused that needs to be unpaused. And I think we're going to have to retool this. So our hauling post is a little bit... Oh dear. I missed my cue. It's a good thing it's not a bad tide. Oh wow, that's a huge flood. It's a good thing those poor beavers don't mind a little bit of water. Actually kind of surprised it didn't run over here. Alright, let's do our explosion while it's safe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's great. Fantastic. Nothing like being able to push the plunger on something like that to have a little bit of fun there. All right. So we continue landscaping. Oh, can we do that? We're learning new things every day here. Nifty. Okay. Let's not do this one just yet. And the reason that I say that is because I want to be able to set that one off and then set the next one off. Don't want to lose any more productivity. Alright, so what do we have paused? This guy can go paused again. Let's start. Making sure that these priorities are actually set properly. These are going to be normal priorities. As long as we've got a couple of places making lumber. This guy, I don't think we really need a smelter right now. We've got so many Oh, we got 62 metal blocks. But yeah, we're turning over the carrots. Probably turn over the wheat here pretty soon. Detonate that bad boy. Make this the highest priority. Yeah, no worker available, I would imagine so. So 13 vacancies. Oh my gosh. This is going to be too much science, I think. Like, we're going to crank through that, and nobody's going to be the wiser. Okay, so we have... That hauling post is not... We don't even need this hauling post active. It's the lowest priority. That'll give us 1. This one is 4. The builder's hut... Gosh, it would be nice if we had some beavers to do this. Put this at lower priority, though. Because really what we want is we want our treated planks. And we want our regular planks, and we want our gears. And I'm hoping that Cycle 13 brings us a little bit of better luck with respect to... Oh, hey, look at this. Wow, you guys can get all the way up there. That's impressive. Let's put a little path. Let's continue this path, shall we? This one here. Hey. To be careful. We're a ways away, but I don't want to cut into this thing just yet. That would be really bad. Yeah, this place is quickly getting a very large appetite for logs, which I kind of figured would happen, but anytime you're trying to build a lot, I think in this game, you just have to have the logs, you know? Let's go, boys. Couldn't leave that. Journeying across the map, let's get this little candle lit here. You know, we have 2.6k science. Make sure that everything else here is set up. Oh, interesting. We need... What is this? Extract. Aha. For the larger forms of dynamite. Looks like we're going through another birth cycle here. Go back up to 3 on this. Oh, excellent. This is going to look really nice once it's done. Part of me wants to blow this up and open it out so that there's more room for crops, but then our treated plank workshop would be a pretty big problem. And I don't really want that to happen. So we're going to wait on that. We lost a little bit of productivity there. A lot of productivity, actually. The water propagation. We need explosives all over the place. Like, we're gonna try and make this a larger farming area. I might actually make it a little bit deeper as well, although that seems kind of foolish given that we'd have to make everything along here deeper. There is something to be said about automating the not using water wheels on this. I haven't figured out exactly how we want to do that. For this inventor, we're just gonna let that one go too. The observatory is really doing a tremendous job. That's 8 beavers that are coming out of our workforce though. So, you know, mileage may vary, I suppose. Let's pause this one. And let's unpause this one. And we are building the dirt excavator. Got that started. Treated planks and gears. More jobs for our beavers to do. We're just going to start excavating. I don't know how far this thing goes down, and if we need to like build another one, like how that works. I guess we'll find out. It's a little bit far for them to walk, but I'm not going to build something for the zip line up there. Definitely not. Still 19-hour work days. It's kind of brutal. If I'm being 100% honest. When was the last time you've done a 19-hour work day? I know for sure that I have. It's not fun. You kind of... Sometimes you need to do it, but... This is survival for our beavers. We just have to remember that. So... We have a log shortage once again, but we're getting logs from our little scrap tree farm up here. We have a lot of children in the colony right now. Which is really unfortunate. I mean, it's fortunate in that, you know, the next generation is going to be present, but it's also unfortunate that you have a lot of eaters and not a lot of not a lot of people to put explosives down. I'll just say that. In fact, I haven't seen any explosives go in. What's going on here? Let's put that up. Let's get this thing done, shall we? We have no place to put these explosives. We need planks for these? Yeah. We need a lot of planks. That's annoying. In fact, yeah, we want, if we can install the explosives, let's make this the next highest priority here. This is going to be the next thing, right? But we're just waiting on logs. And, oh hey, we got some logs here. Bring Hokima back. He can work out there, but we can get somebody to go after these birch trees here. It'd be really nice to get another drought at the end of this cycle, you guys. I would love to see that happen. But other than that, it seems like we're slightly ahead on food. that makes sense. Like, we're staying ahead of it as long as we don't get the bad tide. If we get a bad tide, we're in real trouble with the food. And of course, this area is a concern, but this is the most concerning area over here. Let's make these a little bit higher priority. We need to get this going. And for some reason, we've lost the handle a little bit. The colony is going through a kind of a retooling with the new generation coming in and taking over, so that is a bit disappointing. I'll just click all these, making them the highest priority. The beavers need to understand that this is really important. Giving the bad tide someplace else to go besides into our water supply is critical. And I started putting explosives down on all of these other places, and then that kind of like spreads the priority so it's not focused. Which is definitely not a good thing to do when you're trying to accomplish a goal. If you're trying to accomplish a goal, you want to focus all of your attention and energy on it. So, here we are in day 6 of cycle 13, and we haven't removed this layer of soil. That one's already high priority. Oops. Alright. Maybe we have some out here. Not yet. I'm just trolling around the map looking for explosives to detonate. It's just funny to me. I think I'm gonna do it. Pause these guys. This is a long walk for the beavers. There's only a few trees left. So that'll be fine. And a week into this cycle, and this is, gosh, this is still not done. I want more explosive storage, you guys. Oh, wow. Is the dirt excavator almost done? I have to put it on pause because we don't really have any workers for it. If we add another triple lodge, you just throw another triple lodge in. I'm gambling again. We're gonna gamble, okay? Get ready. We're gonna gamble. We're doing one. It's 35 logs. I know it's kind of a drag on our log economy right now. But I'm hoping... Oh gosh, I'm really hoping that we make it. The oak is starting to come through, which is great. These are just brand new, but these ones here, they're starting to pop up. We've got those 3. We can dig into these if we need to. Just chew on them for a little bit, you know? So many dandelions. We don't need the dandelions. We need the berries. We've got plenty of berries. Our berries stockpile. How's our berry stockpile looking? 91. We could harvest berries. I can't unpause this though. Like, we've got 8 vacancies as it is. Hey, we got some more explosives there. Did I pause the construction? I did pause the construction. Foolish. We'll need to figure out how we're going to get the dirt out of there as we dig it out. Can't imagine being one of these guys. Look at him. This one's going the other way. Do they have it actually right? Do they have the... Kind of. Wow. It seems like everything's right there. Oh, no. These two here are not. Those would never work that way. In fact, this whole thing is messed up. It's cool to see it, but not quite lined up visually, which is all right. Oh, sweet. Okay, look at this. So we've got our lovely little additional floodgate here, which means that during a drought, we don't have to use these floodgates. Oh gosh, I hope we don't get another bad tide. Let's go gather that stuff up, guys. If we could get another drought at the end of cycle 13, I'd be so happy. In fact, if we just keep getting droughts until we've got this area over here dealt with, and our bad tide, our bad tide system dealt with, that would be fantastic. Okay, let's see here. We want to give them a way to get down. Ooh, wow, that's quite a ways. You know what? I think the best way to do this is just going to be to run another pathway. And this will give us access to kind of downstairs. And then we can do a little curvy one. We'll mirror it. Because, let's see, what do we got here? So, 1, 2, 3. I think that's 3 wide. It's 4 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be where we would put the wall. And I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so once we get to here, we can actually leave the rest of this earthen area. And what that will allow us to do is just kind of form that redirect. And then we're just going to make this into like a 4x4 channel area. We'll put something over the top of it, so with an impermeable floor, so that water can't escape up. And you know, then we can make this reservoir as good or as bad as we need to, or as we want. But yeah, we've kind of done a little bit too much here as far as our explosives are concerned. I'm okay with that, though, because I might actually just end up making this whole thing reservoir. It's just, you know, you can expand the reservoir after you have everything from the bad tide sitting on it. So this is empty. It was previously wheat flour. Let's see, what do we have? So, dandelions. We've got plenty of space for that. We've got plenty of space for pine resin, plenty of space for paper. This maybe can just be deleted for now. And we'll recover those goods. Got plenty of other things we need to deal with here. Can do that. Come on, guys. That's really interesting. We'll blow that pathway up once we get those explosives primed and set. That's looking good, though. It's definitely coming along. Bump that up in priority just so we can get some more workers. Kind of struggling with that carrying capacity. I'm hoping we can manage to get through this with our current food supply, our current food situation. Adding 9 more eaters. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, right? This has really been a nice, stable setup for us. But there's always that possibility. Oh, we just turned over all the wheat, and I didn't even notice. Excellent. Haulers are moving all of that stuff around. We're getting some trees going. Those guys can hit the trees over there. That's excellent. It'd really be nice to be able to figure out a way to get... Oh, I guess if we were going to do it, we would set this up as a... We'd blow these up, put sluices in the bottom. And then just, you know, build a levee over the top of it. Then we could get up to this next level here. Take it up to the next level. Getting close. Still a little ways to go. This is going to take a couple more days to get set. Those guys are almost done. Tapping? Oh yeah, working at the Tapper Shack. So cool. Excellent. Okay, so this is good news, because this is going to be our dynamite setup. Got this. Yeah, that's actually going to be a little bit... Hopefully that's a little bit better. Once the wind is going... If the wind stays going and we get the power wheel there, we should be fine. We might have too many beavers committed to these pumps as well. That thought has occurred to me. Because we don't really drop down on our water just about at all. And these pumps aren't really running most of the time. I mean, like, no one's come to work here, right? You know what I think I'm going to start doing? I'm going to draw one of these down. Let's just get rid of this one. It's 5 planks, guys. And we can do a little bit more. Yeah. Where's our contamination barrier? There we go. Throw some contamination barrier down. I recognize that this might end up being my undoing. Or more accurately, Birchbark Falls' undoing. But I don't think that we're so unstable that we can't afford to do a little bit more of this here. It's a lot of I mean, these two water pumps here aren't full. I mean, I guess they've stopped, right? We are maxed out on water storage. We might be able to get rid of this one as well. In fact, I'm hoping that we can get rid of that one. If we can get rid of that one, then what does that mean? What does that mean for us? Okay, so then we're down to too large, too small. A bad tide is going to be fine as far as water supply is concerned. I'm going to do it. We've got to retool this stuff, you know? If you don't retool it to meet the ever-changing needs, then you're not keeping up. Get some more potatoes in there. Meat and potatoes. Oh, look at all of those oaks. Those are beautiful trees, aren't they? Lovely. We actually could put another bread warehouse in. Pick this stuff up, guys. We can use it. Please. I put another bread warehouse up here. Is that an intelligent idea? No, probably not. But I don't really have room for a big warehouse. Which would be like... That would be the coolest. Can I do that? I'm just... Now I'm curious. How to get up to it will be a question, but... Oh, I know what we can do. Okay. Oops. No. Don't want that. We'll make a curved stairwell. I don't think that'll work. Will it? Let's pause this real quick. So we don't give a crazy... Oh, look at it. Look at that. Looky there. And you guessed it. Where's the bread? We're never gonna run out of bread. We'll have to be calling this Carb City Falls instead of Birchbark Falls. Just because we'll have so much bread. Okay, so the potatoes definitely got bigger. Still at 2K for water. We've got our next triple lodge online, which is great. Day 13. I haven't checked out over here yet. Almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're close. How are we doing over here? Okay, so we are transferring the explosives out of the factory. Excellent. Oh, that's amazing. They're still all chocked full of dandelions. So I can't actually harvest anything there, unfortunately. These contamination barriers will be great, I hope. So when the bad tide does flow, it doesn't burn out our pine trees. I think... cancel that one. And we're using logs down here, which is excellent. That's waiting on planks. And then we'll open up all of this. Should be interesting. I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna remove this rubble and allow the water to split flow here, just because we have so much of our industry tied up here on all of these water wheels, and we're gonna have to figure out a place to do that that's not there. We're getting a lot of work done on every cycle, but it just still doesn't feel like enough, you know? Yeah, look at that. Five explosives. Perfect. So now we're starting to stockpile those explosives. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Were these not? Oh, these weren't. I skipped one. Guys, this is important. Sorry, but it is. It really is. Yeah, so we'll have 3,000 bread supply off of this tiny little wheat field. Once this giant contraption gets finished. Oh, that is ridiculous, you guys. It's really hard to think about going up, especially at the early game. You just want to sprawl stuff out so you can get it out there. Like even this over here looks, it's cool, right? But it's just not. I don't know. It's not efficient. We're gonna have plenty of things we can do. This just hasn't been completed. Okay, we have a large number of children. All right, and we have one more. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's fun. That's way too much fun. Okay, so let's do some planning here. 4, a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to go out that way. I don't think we really need this right now. So let's delete the path. Let's make the logs and planks. I hope there's nothing there. Yeah, okay, and then we can get rid of this path. This will probably be the moment where we get a bad tide notification. That wouldn't surprise me at all. We'll do this. Please no bad tide. Please no bad tide. Give me a drought. What do I gotta do to get a drought? I recognize how foolish that sounds, but give me the drought, please. Yes! It is a drought. That is fantastic. Alright, well, we'll shut the industry down. But we look at all of the trees that are growing. All of these will stay watered, which means that all of them will continue to grow. Because we'll just block this up. That's amazing. Don't go up there. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so yeah, I think we're ready to do the next set of dynamites. Can I assign priorities very high? Will that work? It did. Okay, cool. Oh, we have no power. Why did I do this? This is not a drill. Okay. And it's flooded. Okay. You win. You win, Timberborn. You win. God. Oh, that's dumb. Very glad that I spent all of those resources on creating an absolutely useless thing. It's what makes your heart happy, you know? Can we get down into the water here? Yep, we can get down there. And we can get down there. That's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more layers for explosives. And then we will have more than enough. I can actually do this. Will this destabilize my zip line? It will not. Okay. How about this? Oh, look at that. Okay. We are the masters of our environment. Unfortunately, our environment is not very good. Okay. It's like, what's going on here, guys? We're out of explosives. Yeah, we just deployed a bunch of them. That's fine. More carrots are coming in. Oh, yeah. The double platforms for the giant tower of bread. Let's get that done, shall we? We're still maxing out without those 2 small pumps. I kind of anticipated that would be the play as well, so it's not really that surprising. Yeah, we can blow these up, I guess. This is only 3, so... $1.4 days till the next drought is upon us. Not sure how long it's going to be. We're gathering all of these materials back up. Oh man, I'm so sorry, you guys. Foolish. Now we know, though. Now we know. Sometimes it's fun to just figure that out, you know? Obviously, it was a huge waste of time, and it's a, you know, very inefficient, and this and that and the other, but 4.8k science, oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, we're just going to go on a science shopping spree. The bridges always look nice. They're a nice aesthetic. Hey. I guess I clicked no by accident there. That's 1k. 1.8k? Almost. We'll get it today. All the bridges will be unlocked at that point in time. I don't know what else to do after this, like... You know... 2k for this tunnel. Nothing there. We need the district crossing, yeah. Yeah, we only need like maybe 10k more science? 15k? This is a real rough estimate. Oh, 7.5k. Okay. Yeah, maybe we're at 20k or so. $20k. Haha. Earth Recultivator distributes tree seeds across the earth when launched. Makes the beavers extra happy. Earth Recultivator within 40 tiles. Wonder pinnacle of beaver engineering. That is a lot of gears and a lot of treated planks and a lot of metal. Fountain of Joy. Requires access to water. Okay. Brazier of Bonding. Farmer Monument within 7 tiles. Okay. So we got some stuff to do, for sure. Let those guys spin down. The drought is beginning in just a few moments. So we'll start accumulating water here. Once that water is up to the 0.85 level, then when the actual water stops flowing, then we'll go all the way up. Probably just as 0.1 ends. This is great, though, because look at all this. Like, we're not even keeping up. Hey, we have 2 unemployed beavers. What's going on there? Drought has begun. It's a 6-day drought. This will be no problem for us. Whoops. Ton of extra water there saved up. About halfway done with our explosives here. Maybe a little less than half, actually. Hey, look at that. The bread hair house. The bread warehouse, it rises. Much like the bread that goes into the bread warehouse. We have 6 unemployed beavers. All of a sudden... So we'll go here, and we'll give some beavers some jobs. We've got builders that are getting filled out. Let's see. Let's check everything else out and make sure that it's good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have 1 vacancy and 1 extra bed. All right. A 6-day drought. A whole bunch more bread's coming in. The beavers aren't eating the bread fast enough. With these 2 bakeries, that's really amazing. They've got plenty of other food, right? They've got the berries. We've got a metric ton of carrots. I don't know why I built this here. This looks ridiculous. But it does fit underneath our zipline pylon. We could actually go after a few more of these. This is almost gone up here, isn't it? I think that metal goes all the way to the ground, which is excellent. $2.3K science. We're already back up to 2.3K. That's insane. Just spend it as fast as we can. Okay, so that's looking good. It's actually really looking good. This is all looking good here. So we can build some levees along here. Oops. I think we don't have to go on the diagonal there. Unless they change something. In which case, I will be disappointed. But it wouldn't surprise me. That's a lot of work right there. We put a path down here to get this going. And we will be blowing this stuff up eventually, but I don't want to do it just yet. Yeah, we don't have the planks. Out of planks. Good thing that levees only need logs, because we've got those in spades right now. Comes all of the metal from our metal folks. We're gonna get rid of some of these. I don't think we need them. If I thought we needed them, we're gonna be doing fine with 3 of them. There's really not that much left here. Almost done. Almost done. It's getting closer. And that's kind of the... This is the line here. Yeah. We're using the explosives as fast as we can make them. Unpause this guy too. There 12 logs for a shrub? I guess if you need to make it expensive, that makes sense. Oh, hey, we could put berries in finally. Blueberries. There we go. Get the blueberries in, guys. Can actually unpause this as well. One incapacitated, 5 vacancies. I'm guessing there's 1 vacancy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But we get some builders here. These are workers. I'm not entirely sure if those workers are... Not sure about those workers, guys. Oh yeah, that worked out perfect. Look at that. Those trees, those oak trees are still growing. Let a little bit of water out. It's totally fine. Okay, so we're short in a big way on planks there. This is going to be a short drought, so at the beginning of cycle 14, we'll be able to open everything up. We'll go back down to 18 hours, but we'll be able to open this floodgate up here and kind of let this go, and we'll just slowly refill. Guess we might have to go crazy and let a bunch of water out because we've gotten 2 droughts in a row. I can almost guarantee you the next thing that's going to happen to us is a bad tide at the end of cycle 14. That's a for sure thing. Like, I think you can put that check in the mail. Get the explosives going, guys. Come on. These guys are still stocked up on dandelions, and we have 200 of 200 dandelions, and the herbalist has all the stuff that they need. So let's see, what can we do here to kind of ease this? Can we get rid of the dandelions in these? No, that's... There's no place for them to haul them, though. That's the problem. This cluster right here. Now, you know what? I has idea. Let's make a small warehouse. Right there. And then let's make another small warehouse right there. And then these are going to be dandelion. Once I find it, there it is. We need a road that goes, or a path that goes off this way. And then we can do this. Oh, that won't work. Thought we could make that work, but that's not going to work. So, maybe we won't do this one. Just got a little 3 logs, dandelion storage. We'll have both of you prioritize berries. I want to keep those berries coming in. Although it looks like they did harvest them. That's okay. We'll just keep looking. We'll keep an eye on it. This is looking good. I don't know about you, but I think that this is going to be something that will maybe close out in the next couple of cycles. It would be absolutely lovely to have a way to... Maybe we break all of this down and try and dynamite this. Can we dynamite these pipes? Maybe we can't. It just spit out bad water. Ooh, let's let out some more water, speaking of which. Five more. We'll have that done, won't we? Yeah, considering that there's no bad water coming through here. But we have a huge tank of bad water. I'm gonna delete this pump. We don't need this pump. That's logs and gears. We can use that elsewhere. I don't care about the one that's down here. This platform. No point in doing that one. Wonder if I need to put contamination barriers along this side. I don't know. That's a tough question. I guess we'll just wait and find out. There's not very many barriers to build if we ended up needing them. I want the builders to get going here. To that end. We'll keep 5, that's fine. Yeah, we got plenty of things to build. Oh dear. Looky here. It's time, guys. 3, 2, 1. Dude, like me a good explosion. That's fun. There's 5 planks. Some more planks we can get after. And... gosh. Just some more landscape in here. Do I want... yeah, you know what? We may as well just finish what we started. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let me reach down there and grab that real quick. There we go. That'll be one more. One small step for beaver kind. Or one small explosion for a beaver. But one giant explosion for beaver kind. Let some more water out here in the last day. I love it. We stayed pegged at water. Food is fine. We want to make sure these contamination barriers get built. I'm just going to assign the priority to them right now. They really like building these for some reason. That can't be reached. Okay. Oh, no, you can reach that one. Honestly, you guys. I know this isn't the right way to do this, but I don't care. They'll get these levees done pretty quickly. I'm hoping that I don't need more than 2 here. But I'm having my doubts. Definitely having my doubts. Definitely having my doubts. Well, as you can see, the drought is almost over, which means the beavers are headed to bed, and that's going to bring cycle 13 to a close. It's been a fun one. Thanks for joining me here in Birchbark Falls in Timberborn. The most recent patch happened about last week as of the time of this airing. I'm glad you're with us here for this playthrough, and I hope you're enjoying it. As you go on about your day, well, don't forget that you can hit someone with kindness, and it'll brighten their day, but more importantly, it'll brighten yours. Do it for selfish reasons if you have to. That's totally fine. And we'll see you next time.